Hello, hiya, welcome in everyone. How is everyone today? I hope y'all are doing well. Let me go ahead and back scroll a little bit here. Hello, Bun. Hello, Gator. Let's see. Thank y'all for the offerings. Hello, Alex. Hello, Spectre. Hello, Ryan. Gonna lurk for a bit. No worries, no worries. Hello, Natasha. Hello, JCW. Welcome, welcome, y'all. How y'all doing? Hello, Team Malia. Feel like we've talked about how to pronounce your name before, but I don't remember, and I'm sorry. Can you crack? Can you crack what? Can you please elaborate? Because I don't think I'm understanding. Thank you for the lurking and scaping. How am I today? I'm doing as good as I can be. I still have a headache, still have a little bit of like fuzziness, discomfort in my ear and whatnot, but I have like most of my hearing back in my ear, which is great. Still don't feel very good though, so we're taking things slow. We're still gonna just, honestly, probably this whole week we're gonna just chill and relax and take things easy. Also, hello, Assassin. Hello, hello. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the question, and it's just I don't know what that means. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate and for the stretch. Finally slept on Sunday. Nice, that's good. Alright, let me. Okay, I have stretched. Hey, 4 hours is better than nothing, right? Whew. Yep. Today has been a very long, busy day, so I'm definitely glad that we're taking things easy again. Like I said, I'm probably going to be taking things easy for the rest of the week or so, but I agreed to taking it easy because your health is important. Yeah, I agree, I agree. As much as I don't want to take it easy, I'm going to, because I know if I try to just ignore it and push through things and do things like I normally would, even if it does feel like I'm doing them relatively normally, pushing myself harder than I have been probably wouldn't be good and could potentially cause a flare-up when I'm already feeling like shit. We don't want to do that. Hello, Pizza Man. Good to see you. But yeah, today was a busy day. We finally got we were finally able to get to the courthouse and start getting all of our documents and stuff put together. The Jester could finally get divorced, and oh, it's gonna be amazing. We'll be able to get everything filed probably sometime in the next 1 to 2 weeks, depending on what happens with the paper that we file tomorrow. Because if we file if we get approval for the paper we filed tomorrow, we can go this weekend and get his ex-wife to fill everything out, and we can submit this shit next week. If we get denied tomorrow, well then we get to wait until the weekend after this coming weekend, so the next weekend, to go, and then we could just submit it the week after next week. Either way, in like 3 to 4 months, Jester could be fully divorced, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so exciting. It's gonna be great. Excuse me. We've been up and around the house since like 9 this morning, which isn't that bad until you consider the fact that I didn't actually manage to fall asleep until like 2 a.m. I did get to bed earlier than that, but I didn't actually fall asleep till almost 2, and can't wait for the wedding. Us either. Like we can't wait too. It's gonna be great. Obviously it's still gonna take time and whatnot, because that's something that you have to save money for and plan for and all that kind of stuff. But we can actually like start fully fucking putting things together and start doing all of the things Are you gonna stream the wedding? Probably not, just because kids and family, and we don't want to have to like ask for consent from people that are gonna be there to see if they want to be on and whatnot. And you know, Ryan's gonna yell at me, but worth it. Why is Ryan gonna yell at you, Red? If she doesn't, I will. I'll likely be invited. Kidding, by the way. Okay, thank you, thank you. Gonna be a fall one? Possibly. Jester and I have talked about it, and we kind of were thinking either fall, like peak winter, or like late spring, early summer when all the flowers are blooming. Somewhere around there. But Red absolutely is going to be invited. Yes, yes, this is true. Streaming a wedding sounds like a nightmare. It does. And like I said, I don't want to have to ask for all of those people's like permission and whatnot to be able to have their faces and stuff, because I'm not going to just stream people without getting their permission. That's just kind of fucked. At least not people that are close to us, you know? So hello, Rose. Haven't written yet today. I was told to look at the new model and what's wrong with it? Is there a problem with it, Gwen? Just realized I can fall asleep to the voice. Nice, nice. Yes, wedding Rose with Jester likely going to be divorced within the next like 3 to 4 months. We can actually start like fully planning a wedding and everything, and figuring out exactly how much money it is that we're going to need and all of that kind of stuff. It's gonna be great. And then deciding when to save the money for and whatnot. Yeah. I skedaddle. Okay. Have a good night. Yep. Sometimes you do need to take the day off. Yes, yes, yes. This is true. Chat and Jester's wedding. No, 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 no. Mine and Jester's wedding. Yes.
No,
not
fire
chat.
trick, no ball. That fireball is bad. No trick fireball. That's bad.
Wedding early 2028? Possibly. I don't know. It all depends on what we end up wanting to do, Rain. Could be sooner than that. Depends on money. So like, eh. Who knows what's gonna happen, you know? Because we certainly don't know what's gonna happen. I also have to account for the fact that I am working towards this weight loss surgery, which means that if everything goes smoothly and relatively soon, which frustratingly enough, my fucking dates for everything have been pushed back because of my stupid ass fucking pots but not pots type thing. Now it's likely that instead of between end of August to beginning of October, sometime in that like September time period, get to have the surgery done. It's probably not going to happen till like November or December at the earliest, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to get this fucking thing done so I can just like start healing from it and start like dealing with all the changes and shit that's coming. Like, I just want it fucking done and over with. I want it done. You wouldn't promise shit, Alex. Ryan just likes talking about shit. Pizza Man likes talking about shit. Everyone just likes to assume that Jester is theirs, and he is not. He is mine. No one was promised a husband. Rude of them? It is rude of them. And depending on how long all of that is going to go, or like whatever the fucking cardiologist wants to do, it is fucking... If I end up having to do another heart monitor, that's gonna be another 2 weeks to a month that gets pushed out again. Like, everyone, I don't assume anything. That is fair, Assassin. Most people, I should say, most. Chat's getting a dad. See, that is more acceptable. Never say Jester is mine. I would share with chat. Same fucking difference, Brian. Jester is mine. But yeah, because I do have the surgery at the very least coming up, hopefully getting done before the end of the fucking year. This time next year is likely that I'm gonna be like a whole fucking different person because of the weight loss. So planning for a wedding and whatnot is going to be very difficult, at least in the regards of like getting a dress would be very difficult, because I don't even know what size I'll be wearing at the time. And then depending on how things are going at like this time next year, I could still be losing weight. Likely would still be losing weight, actually. Is this what you want to teach the little one? Not even willing to share? I'm not willing to share my Jester. Everything else, fine, sure, whatever. But he's mine. A dad, I don't want to be siblings with this chaos group. I prefer uncle and aunt. Hey, you could choose your position. No renting anybody, that's trafficking and it's illegal. But like, what if it's their job, Red? What if it's their job? Because then technically, like if you're hiring like lawn care, or if you're hiring like an electrician or something like that, technically you're renting someone. So like, what if Rose was being hired for a job? That is still technically renting. Actually, depending on how you look at it, in a very twisted, fucky up kind of way, anyone hiring anyone is renting them. You're renting their time, same difference. Like their time is that person, so like you're still technically, in a very roundabout way, renting the person. Your granny. I don't think I get to claim alien Jester as my parents. That'd be weird, all things considered. That would be incredibly weird. Yes, Red. Yes. By that logic, Pizza Man gets rented. Yes. Yeah. It's just so socially acceptable people rental. Yes, exactly. But yeah, so like just the weight loss surgery itself is gonna be a big impact on what I can do, when I can do it, and everything like that with wedding stuff. Why were you in the? No. Can you have a yogurt pouch instead?
No.
Okay, well then no yogurt.
I want yogurt.
Put the candy yogurt back in the fridge. You can have a yogurt pouch instead. That sucks to suck. You can have a yogurt pouch. You can say it's rude as much as you want to. Sorry, the child wants yogurt. Is that gonna break TOS? Honestly, I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? If I get a talking to about it, and in an email or some other variation, I'll let you know. I don't think so, because it's not threats against anyone, and no one has said that they do not like. The topic has been general and or talked about like towards Pizza Man and Rose, and neither of them have said that they do not like the topic of conversation. So like but yeah. Hello Anthony, thank you for the offering. Did you get a pouch? Okay. Okay. But yeah, so like the divorce stuff, we have the paperwork, we have it all filled out, we have everything taken care of. Literally, it's just a matter of we have to go to the courthouse tomorrow to submit a document, and depending on what they say, if they approve it, then we can go to our hometown this coming weekend, so probably like Friday. We will make a day trip to our hometown to meet up with his ex-wife to get her to fill out her paper, her piece of the document, and then we could drive our happy asses home, and come Monday we can submit the paperwork and whatnot. If they deny it, the paper tomorrow, then we'll be doing the exact same thing, but next weekend, not this coming weekend. So either way, the divorce paperwork and everything will be done and submitted either this next week, like this next week, or the week after. And then there's a 90-day waiting period. After that 90-day waiting period, we get to submit we get to have potentially a hearing, potentially it could just go straight through and just get approved. We will get to submit like final documents and have the official like seal of approval that the divorce is finalized. So no worries, Anthony. Yeah, so very likely sometime November-ish, likely sometime in November, potentially beginning of December, but I'm gonna say probably November, Jester should be fully fucking divorced, which is gonna be amazing because they have been separated since like 2015, around 2015, early 2016. Because they were separated for a year or two before Jester and I got together, and we got together in 2017. So these fuckers have been separated for like 10 to 11 years now. Almost 12 years, because once 2027 hits, it'll be 12 years. Or 11 to 12 years. Depending on if it was 2020 or 2016 or 2015 that they separated. It's one of the few times I'm looking forward to a divorce. It's fucking same here. Same here. I cannot fucking wait for this man to be divorced. It's gonna be amazing. And then once he's divorced, we can actually like start looking at setting up a wedding. Again, I have to worry about the I didn't know it was legal to be separated and not divorced for that long, TBH. Oh yeah, like you could separate from someone, and as long as you didn't try to get married again, you guys could spend the entire rest of your life still technically married. Yeah. And all yours? Yep. Yeah, they do not care. But yeah. And like I said, I have to worry about like all of the weight loss surgery and all that kind of stuff coming up and whatnot as well. But good for taxes and insurance? Not really. Not really. Taxes probably. Insurance? No, not even close. That's gonna be the one thing that's gonna really suck. There's common law marriage if you live together, only in some states. Most states have actually gotten rid of common law marriage, Alex. And unfortunately, Washington has no common law marriage anymore. It is weird, TBH, by law, you can't stay separated for that long if one party wanted a divorce. Where you live? Interesting. More like job insurance is what I meant. I'm honestly, no. Insurance is going to be the one thing that is going to hit us fucking hard. Because, when we get married, I lose my state insurance. So all of the health benefits and stuff that I have right now, while yeah, not great, are free. If one is actively pursuing the divorce, then yes, there's a certain amount of time, and then you can just get the judge to declare it even if the other person doesn't sign it. Yes, yes, this is true. However, we don't have to worry about that because his wife is completely down for getting divorced, thankfully. 1 year is the max, if I remember correctly. Interesting. Yeah, no, they've been separated 10 to 11 years, soon to be like 11 to 12 years. But yeah, when we get married, not only will I be losing my health insurance and have to be put onto his insurance that he gets from his job, that also means that he's going to have to pay for my health insurance. Like, yes, his job covers his health insurance. He does not have to pay for health insurance because of his job. Adding me to it means that he's going to have to pay for health insurance, and it's, if I remember correctly, we were talking about it with some coworkers of his, and I want to say it was like $400 or $500 a check or a month. I don't remember which, but either way, it's like an additional $400 to $500 to add me to his health insurance, which is gonna be amazing. It would be better if it was per month, because then it would be split between paychecks. But yeah, insurance is gonna be the one thing that sucks. What the fuck? Yeah, Red. He doesn't have to pay for his own personal insurance. Why can't you keep state insurance? Because he makes too much money. He makes too much money. So when we get married, his income technically also becomes my income as far as insurance and stuff like that is concerned. Let's hope a month, because that would be easier for me to help cover. No, hopefully, like I said, it's probably going to be at least a year or two before we actually end up getting married or having like a wedding and whatnot. So we have time to hopefully build up stuff here. His income is your income if you're married. Pretty much, yeah. As far as a lot of places like that are concerned, yes. Guess I got to get writing then so I can be published and help cover. But yeah, when you get married, that doesn't make sense. Am I having a dumb moment? No, and honestly, it does actually makes a fair bit of sense, especially if you think about like the traditional values and whatnot. When you get married, you are combining your families. When you get married, you are combining your lives, which means you're also combining things like your income, your bills, all of this stuff. A lot of people do keep their stuff separate. However, Jester and I haven't kept our shit separate since we fucking got together and decided that we were in it for the long haul. But either way, a lot of people, when they get married, do actually combine everything. I know they're very different for Rose. I know they are. For American traditional values. Sorry. But yeah, we are considered, that's the house income, not personal, which is gay. Yeah, that doesn't matter, unfortunately. You get married, you guys have shared income. So when we get married, as far as health insurance is concerned, his income will be my income, which means that if his income gross, not net, which is fucking stupid because gross income means bullshit, because like that is not your take-home pay. You cannot say that someone's who has their gross income of what, like, let's say like just general, let's say their gross income is $10,000 a month. Like I said, generalization. Their gross income is $10,000 a month, but their take-home pay is like $6,000 a month. And let's say that the like a cutoff for like insurance is $5,900 a month, so $5,900 a month. Or no, sorry, I was wording that wrong. let's say that your insurance cutoff is like $7,000 a month. Your take-home pay is $6,000 a month, but your gross pay of like what you actually earn is $10,000 a month. The rest of that goes to things like taxes and health insurance and stuff like that. That is shit that is automatically taken out of your check, which counts. That is not your take-home pay. What you have left over is what your take-home pay is. So a lot of places will consider your gross income before your take-home income, your take-home pay. So again, you make $10,000 a month, but you only bring home $6,000 a month. The insurance cutoff is $7,000 a month. They look at your gross pay. So if total you only bring home $6,000 a month, they're like, yeah, but how much do you actually make? Like, how much do you make before all taxes and shit are taken out of that? They're like, oh, you make $10,000? Okay, you're above this cutoff, so you do not qualify for the free stuff, or you don't qualify for having things separately or this specific program, because your gross is more than your take home. They don't care about your take home. They just care about, it's like, oh yeah, you are technically getting paid $10,000 a month. That is over our $7,000 cutoff for like the free program or whatever. That means you have to pay. So when Jester and I get married, that's kind of the situation that it's going to be. They may not necessarily look at gross income, but they do have a cutoff, which I want to say is like $2,800 a month. Like $2,900 a month. Once Jester and I get married, Jester's take-home pay alone is almost $3,500 a month. As soon as we get married, that is going to be considered my income, which is above the cutoff for my insurance, which means that my insurance is going to be going bye-bye. And I will have to be put onto his insurance, which, objectively speaking, his insurance is a hell of a lot better than mine. It is one of the better insurances that you can actually have in the state. But it's also going to mean that I am going to cost him basically like $400 to $500 a month extra to be on his insurance. Gross income in the US is stupid. It is very stupid. Yes, yes. This is why, and if when I get married I'm having a fuck you fund and prenups, completely fair, Red. I was gonna say, like, if Rose somehow gets married, I'm pretty sure her husband is like required to pay her a certain amount of money and a bunch of other things, which honestly, amazing, love that. The amount of detail in how money is handled in Muslim Arab cultures makes me jealous. Fair. So we gotta make you rich before you get married. Pretty fucking close. Insurance isn't really all that great. Hey, it's a hell of a lot better than state, and the I can say that there's, at least working at the clinics that I've worked at, it is one of the better ones to have. There's only one, maybe two others that are actually a lot better. Her insurance covers everything. Yeah. Works for the company we're insured by. So, like, yeah. Objectively speaking, y'all's insurance is one of the better ones that you can have when getting your insurance paid for. I also don't remember. It is also widely accepted, yes. That's one thing, one issue that I have with my state insurance is that it is very minimally accepted. And the specific branch of my insurance that I have through the state is fucking stupid, and they like fucking with people to the point where a lot of clinics and stuff have decided to stop working with them. But on the other hand, I have no copays. I don't have to pay for in prescriptions or anything like that. As long as my stuff actually covers, then like I'm good. Like, as long as it is within my insurance, then I do not have to pay for it. Like my entire pregnancy, I didn't have to pay for anything. The giving birth and everything, I didn't have to pay for any of that. All of my care that I've had because of my like health issues and whatnot, I haven't had to pay for any of that, but that is because it is covered by my state insurance. It's gonna be rough. May have the opportunity to go back to my old job if it all works out. Good money, good insurance. That's good, Red. For free insurance, yes, it isn't horrible. I wish I was still union. Oh yeah, union insurance is great. They're trying real hard to get rid of unions lately. The most basic things are like clothes, food, and a home, etc. The other things that aren't considered a necessity to live a decent life aren't really required by law. Fair. 50K per year and actually good insurance. See, 50K per year wouldn't be bad for a single person. This is still more than is required for women in America. Yeah. Hasn't lost her insurance and I have to submit my wage information every year. Oh, interesting. No, I was told specifically when I was asking about it to my insurance that when we get married, our incomes would be combined and his income goes over the threshold of what I can have for state insurance. So I would either have to start paying for my state insurance or I would have to get onto his insurance, coming directly from my insurance. There is no way. There's no requirements, Rose. Yeah, that is what my insurance told me, Dyer. So hopeful that the activity director there can find another job like she wants. I get hired. That would be really cool, Red. Hello, homie. It's crazy. Yep, it is crazy. It's gonna fucking suck. But we've got a couple years. And that gives me time to continue like building up everything that I'm doing here and doing all of the like between all of the different content creation things and all of the stuff that I'm doing, like that gives me plenty of time to try and like build things up and get more established and whatnot. Likely leaving there soon anyways, by choice or not, I fear. Oh no! That's not good. Are they just tired of all of the health issues or something? I know, like, that sounds terrible, but I know a lot of companies can end up being like that and being dickholes and stuff. I've had many companies let me go because of my health issues. Take out a loan, I will ask to behead mod just so I can ban you from giving. Pizza Man, I swear to God, if you are threatening to take out a loan again, I'm gonna do something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna fucking do something. So what if the wife was unemployed and the husband wasn't giving her enough, even if he has the money? There's no no, Rose, no. No safety director, and I'm steadily declining. That's not good, Dyer. I'm so sorry. But yeah, there is no laws for protection like that, Rose. None at all. Like maybe per state, but to my knowledge, no. Married, when you get married, you are not technically legally required to supply anything to your partner. Like, as far as like the states and stuff are concerned, other than potentially for like tax reasons or like documentation purposes, marriage is nothing but a paper. It does outside of like taxes and stuff like that, it does nothing for you. There is no requirements for you to have like so much income. There's no require for like so much support between people. None of it. Ailey deserves all the money in the world. Thank you, Pizza Man. I appreciate the thought. However, don't you fucking dare take out a loan. Absolutely the fuck not. They can't do anything while you're on LNI. Well, that's good at least. Unless children are involved, then it becomes a massive get fucked festival. Pretty much, yeah. I think from the talk I had today, they expect me to resign. Ooh, that's not good, Dyer. That is really not good at all. I am sorry you're having so many issues. Hashtag loans for Ailey. No! Absolutely the fuck not. No loans for Ailey. We are going to continue doing what we're doing. Gave them fucks 15 years. Yeah, I'm still sorry. That's still really terrible and really fucked up, Dyer. I'm sorry. I don't really know what else to say other than I'm sorry, man. That's just a really fucked up situation. Not done yet, as it should be. Yeah, I say fucking fight for it as much as you can. Don't throw in the towel that easy. As you shouldn't. I'm still gonna sympathize and say I'm sorry. Because, like, the sympathies at the very least are deserved, I think. No arson, Pizza Man. We have too many fucking fires around us as it is right now. Please, no. Wait. If you want to do it, wait till the dead of winter. When the rest of the fucking town is less likely to burn. Because their job is around a mile to a mile and a half from where I live. You set that place on fire right now. My place is burning too. My other option is that there's rumors the business office— What? Oh, baby. Please be careful. There you go. Other option is that there's rumors the business office manager got let go. Hey, hush. I'm hoping they promote my boss into his place because she would be good at it and I could take her position. Wish no harm to my boss. She's amazing. That would be awesome, Red. Still not even then. Yep. Tired of hurting. My neck has been on fire ever since the doctor yesterday. I am so sorry, Dyer. Like, you full on have my sympathies in that regard. Like, I've been struggling a lot the last week, and like, I know it's not the same thing. Like, you have your pain, I've got my pain. Everyone's pain is gonna be different, but like, I fucking—
Mom, it's so fast.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. Okay, yep, here you go. Okay. Okay, let's see. Pizza Man, why set fire to the building when you could just F up the plumbing and piss everyone off? Oh my god. Please, no. Please, okay, please don't do that. If you did something like that, get Jester a job somewhere else with the same pay or better first. Because Jester also works there. And I really don't want to have to listen to him complaining about the fucked up plumbing. Or the building burned down. The way people look at— Oh, yeah. Yeah. I at least, like, it's gonna sound terrible. At least you don't have the like the point against you of being a woman. Like that's at least a point in your favor, Dyer. I completely understand what you mean, though. I know, I can see in my head exactly the look that you're talking about. But yeah, it's not much of a consolation, but like, at least you're not a woman. Because then it's like, oh yeah, you're just making things up for attention, or you can't possibly be in that much pain. Like, it's probably just your period, or you're probably just, you know, overweight. And it's so bad. It is so bad. Glad I work in healthcare sometimes. Can't fake shit when you work with registered nurses. Yes, yes. Pop works there. I'll wait till after I move y'all to North Carolina. He would still be working there, but at a different branch. It's worse when you're a man in pain, especially me. I have to put myself through so much BS, yet I'm still here. Yeah. I feel like there's downsides to both things, but I personally have found that, like, if I take Jester with me to doctor's appointments, they are more likely to actually listen to me. they're more likely. I could just be like, yeah, this is the issue that I'm dealing with, and they're like, okay, yeah, and like, it is actively making this dude's life harder. And they're like, oh, okay, so what were these symptoms again? Like, let me write this down. Like, okay. Oh, okay, so you're being a problem for this man? Okay, I'm gonna take you seriously now. Okay, let's do this test and this test and this test, and like we'll get this figured out, because how dare we inconvenience this man with your health? But it gets me answers. It gets me the testing and stuff that I'm requesting, or that I would like to get done to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. Shoulder pain, doctor gave me physical therapy, stretches didn't work. Yeah, every time I've gone to physical therapy, it's actually ended up making the pain worse. Miss the nurses at my old job. Girls knew how to tell when I was having a flare and would report me for coming to work sick. Damn. Like, that's good, at least. Don't be a problem for the man. That's what the doctors and shit that I go to are. Like, my primary care doctor, he's great. Love that guy. Fucking amazing. Specialists and stuff that I go to that are not related to weight loss, I have to have Jester there with me, because then they're actually willing to fucking listen to me about the problems that I have. Because I can tell them, hey, I am having this list of symptoms. I am very concerned. This feels like something is wrong. And they'll be like, have you tried losing weight? Have you tried upping the amount of water you drink? So on and so forth. And I just look, like, point at Jester, and he can be like, okay, she's having, insert the exact same list of symptoms that I gave, and the doctor's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is concerning. Maybe we should run like XYZ tests and stuff like that and see what we can get to the bottom of this, because that is really concerning. It's like, bitch, Jester and I gave you the exact same fucking list of symptoms and problems. Just because it is coming from a fucking man does not make it any more real. I love Jester so fucking much. He's happy to be my, like, I don't know, at this fucking point, depending on the doctor, fucking translator, because like I could say the same shit and you'd think I'd be speaking fucking foreign language to these people. And then he says the same thing and they're like, oh, okay, I see, I get it. And I'm like, you motherfucker. God, I hate doctors sometimes. See, I thought mine was shoulder, but it turns out maybe pinched nerve in the neck or bulging discs. I really hope that it's the pinched nerve, because that is a lot less long-term damaging than it is bulging discs. My boss deadass was like, ma'am, why do you come to work when your blood pressure is in the 60s? So fair. Mine is my right shoulder blade, has grinding feeling when I rotate shoulder. Left shoulder will pop out of socket and back in place. Oof. I feel your pain there. My left shoulder has problems staying in socket often. Doctors need a good whack on the head. They do. I'm gonna pull up to your doctor and shake them. Hey, usually when the doctors start talking about shit like that, as long as I do not need long-term care from the said specialist, I just deal with it. I just bring Jester with me and then deal with it. My personal, like my primary doctor and the entire team that I've been working with at the bariatric clinic, they've all been fucking great. I haven't needed Jester to go with me to a single fucking appointment. It has been amazing. Same with my primary. I fucking love that man. He's amazing. Best dude ever. As a doctor, at the very least. Yeah. Let's see. Other people beg to call in sick. Pull your previous coworkers beg you to call in sick. Yes. Hello, Ray. How are you? It's good to see you. Healthcare system is very dumb in the US. I completely agree. It is incredibly dumb and frustrating. Been lectured in 3 languages about my health. Oh man. Yeah, doctors suck. Health insurance sucks. All of that kind of shit sucks. But hey, Jester's getting divorced soon. So that's a win in our book. That is a full fucking win in our book. You're just having the best life. Oh yeah. Okay. Until we get on to the next topic to rant about, we're gonna go ahead and swap over to this thing that I'm supposed to be doing in addition to yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, what is that? Okay. I don't need to look at that. Alright. I think... Okay. Questions. Should we continue working on a Yap stream? A Yap stream would be fun. I don't mind doing a Yap stream. I just... Unless I have prompting from you guys, once we hit kind of like the end of a topic, I'm just like, okay, well, I need a game or something here to just to have like to take to yeah. I need the extra assistance sometimes. Love Ayla Yap sessions. I love to yap. I don't get to yap just randomly about a bunch of shit super often, but at the same time, like I said, like I hit a point where I'm just like now it's like, okay, that's kind of the end of what I can yap about at that point, so we're just gonna go to the game for now because I don't really know what else to yap about. Yap about like everything. That is really hard for me to do, right? Because then my brain just gets decision paralysis and shuts down. Decision paralysis is a pain in the ass. In the universe, honestly, I think space is boring. I think space is boring. Yap about big titty men. I could try. I don't have a whole lot to yap about with big titty men other than they're amazing. I love some big titty men. But most of the time, big titty men typically end up being like buff dudes with large pecs, and in which case it's mostly muscle and it's not fun to like smoosh. Space is amazing. I disagree. Personally, I find space to be incredibly boring. I feel like you're starting to speak gibberish and we should listen and try to respond. What do you mean I'm starting to speak gibberish? I love big titty men. I do love big titty men. Yep. Just like I said, unfortunately they usually end up being they're not fun to squish. I'm the white that got adopted by a Mexican family. Die. But see, like I hit a point where it's like, okay, we've been yapping for almost a fucking hour. Maybe reread that more carefully because your brain did the brain thing again. I feel like you are okay, pizza man. Use fucking punctuation, please. Please. At least when you have multiple sentences or something, use a comma, use a fucking period, something, please. Half the reason that is why I end up not fucking... Okay, Ailey, I feel like you start speaking gibberish and we would still listen and try to respond. Okay, I don't remember what I said to prompt that message, Pizza Man. I want to smoosh the firm muscles better than suffocating fat. See, I like the in-between. Like, I want the firmness of muscles, but I want the, like, movability or, like, softness of a little bit of fat, you know? I want to be able to smoosh, but also squish. You know what I mean? And just, like, solid pecs are just, they're... Like, yeah, they're fun, and I'm sure they'd be great to bite, but they're not going to be fun to, like, grope. You know what I mean? Thank you for the 10 stream streak, Ray. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should be in there somewhere. I also did the brain thing. So it's not just my fault. God damn. Pizza Man, with respect, that sentence is awful. I agree, Ryan. That's why my brain did the brain thing, because it was like auto-completing that bitch. Weirdest comms ever? What do you mean weirdest comms ever? You know what? We'll just continue until we hit a point where I needed to actually just switch to the game, okay? And look, you can watch my little avatar dancing in the background there. Actually, I think I need to be more here. So you can't watch her dancing. Whatever. I can't word apparently. People have like complained about my bed mattress is too firm. I like solid. See, I like solid too, and I like a firm bed. I don't like the too firm of muscles are. Ailey, I have like 100 to give you tomorrow, or so. My boss is to give me more money. Ray, you don't have to do that. You really don't. There's nothing wrong with my chat, Dyer. See, I've been getting bitched at for not visiting, but I work on the other side of the city. See, I've been groped by women. It's weird. I feel like I don't know why I went to sleep there for a second. But I feel like that's how a lot of women feel. But like, get groped. If women have to get groped, men should get groped too. We're allowed to feel up your titties. We are absolutely allowed to feel up your titties. Or your ass. Hell, we're allowed to just randomly walk up and start rubbing the front of you. Don't fucking matter. If you can do the shit to us, we're gonna do it right back. It is the least that you fucking deserve. Man. Also, hello, Shmood. How are you? Hello, Starla. How are you? I do have to at this point. Ray, no, you don't have to. I don't like too soft couches. Same. It is perfectly normal, Dyer. Yep, yep. No, this is too real. Why did I walk into work one day and Mithia went, hey, Red, do you use a vibrator? Oh, thank you for the 60 stream streak, Spood. Hell yeah, thank you, thank you. Almost time for ice in bed. Oh no! Well, I hope you're able to get some good sleep, get some good rest. I hope the ice helps a little bit. I mean, if you really wanna what? I don't fucking remember. I don't remember what I was saying. Maybe we'll want to grab that so-called cake, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Automod. Caught an auto. Yeah, a lot of y'all caught an automod right now. Anyone can grope me anytime, and it happens a lot. I don't even recognize it at this point. That is great. My lord, spelling is atrocious. No worries at all, Starla. No worries at all. I get that a lot too. See, perfect size titties, perfect stress balls, perfect large chest testicles. Gropeless men. Damn right, grope the men. My husband looks anything like Li Shang from Mulan. I'm groping the shit out of him. As you should, Red. As you should. Like, you're gonna slap us onto as, we gotta do it maybe like maybe they like it. Exactly, exactly. Like, you gotta give them a little grope, give them a little fondle, a little rub down. You gotta, if they're gonna do it to us, we get to do it back. Anything they do to us, we get to do back. I don't like large. It seems more hassle than it's really worth. As someone with large titties, I can confirm it fucking sucks half the time. They're an inconvenience. They get in the way. They are annoying. You accidentally crush them. Like, depending on how you sit, they're a massive pain in the ass. They won't expect it. Exactly. Leave the kitty alone. Go play. Why is your face wet? Hey, why is your face wet? I will be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. I'm back. The child was drinking out of the fucking cat's water fountain, and I just... Okay. Bra's not fitting. Gonna just put that out there. Ooh, fucking hate bras not fitting. Trying to see past large chest. See, I have large boobs. And if it wasn't for the size of my stomach, I would not be able to see my toes. Instead, it's because of my stomach that I can't see my toes. Staying out of this conversation, nothing wrong with that. Let's see, his ass is mine, his dick is mine, his pecs are mine, biceps are mine, piss is mine, I will kiss and bite and lick. Exactly, red. Yes, yes, yes. Daughter is now part cat. That's what she seems to fucking think. Such a good child. She's not a good child because their water fountain is in our room and she's not allowed in our room, and it is a daily constant fucking fight to keep her out of our room. But we can't just shut and lock the door because of the cats. I want to drop kick the child sometimes. I really want to just drop kick the child sometimes. This was the least Sunday stream I could word my thoughts about him. That is great. You know something I need to do? I need to dye my hair again. And Jester and I were talking about it. I don't remember if it was this morning or if it was yesterday. I think it was this morning. We were talking about it, and I think we're gonna go red this time. Because I still have all of the like blonde parts in my hair from when I had all the pink, and I still have some pink like residue in my hair because it is clinging. And I've also been refreshing it every couple months or so. But I think we're gonna go like bright red this time, like fire engine ruby red. It won't be quite as bright as that because most of my hair is a dark brown, but like, yeah. Away from the cat. If I have to tell you again, you are going in timeout. Got it? Oh my god. Hi, honey. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna lie, I like large ones, and I do understand the hassle because female friends have no filters. Okay. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. I love you. What?
My dinosaur is over.
Where's your dinosaur? Oh, that sucks. You're gonna have to wait until the kitty's not there to get it. Freya. Hush. Freya. You leave her alone, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm doing good, honey. I want to play my game, but I also am enjoying yapping and rambling, but also I'm kind of hitting another wall of like, what do I talk about? What can I ramble about? And that's about the point where brain is just like, there's a game, we could play a game. I told you no dinosaur until the kitty leaves that spot. Did the kitty get your finger? Yeah, because you were fucking with the dinosaur, or with her while trying to get your dinosaur, weren't you? Yeah. Let me see. Nah. Okay, now leave the kitty the fuck alone. Go. Go. I said leave the kitty alone. Chat. Yay. Be rude, see if I fluster Ailey again. Fucking terrible. I can always just send you shit to try and fluster you instead, Red. You were mimicking me, sorry. Hi, Ghosty, how are you? Good to see you. Can't read. Same. That is not something I need. Why am I getting a notification for it? I don't know. Amazing. I hate it. Okay. Yeah, see, now we are once again hitting that point where it's just like, games. Popping in before abandoning us. Damn, Ghosty hates us all. What is written on your curtain? It says police box and measurements, because that is a blanket with the TARDIS on it, like blueprints for the outside of the TARDIS. Hey! Stop it! Li Shang is on the brain. Brain is mush. Fair, Red, fair. Nice. Yeah. Doctor Who? Yep, Doctor Who. I haven't watched it in a long time, but yeah. Would you stop? Okay, I will be right back. My God. So many people to say hi to. Yep, it is becoming inevitable that you will miss somewhere, honey. It happens.
I know.
Well, on that note, I think I'm loading in, because I've once again hit a point of like, I don't know. I don't know. So we move on. Kinda appeared last night on a 24-hour shift. Yep. This is true. The Jester works evenings, so he's usually going on his first break and on his lunch while I am streaming. I'm usually done streaming by the time he ends or has his last break of the day. But some days I'm not. What you doing with the spoon? The spoon is for the saunas. We go in the saunas and we take the water, we put it on the thing. impure thoughts, very impure thoughts. About what, Red? Impure thoughts about what? Share with the class, please. Share with the class. Give us all the impure thoughts, Red. Okay. I think this is the black that I actually used the first time. Probably. Let me see, is it slightly different? It is slightly different. Okay. Head back, head in. I love you too, honey. Have a good rest of your day. I will talk to you on lunch. Get all this shit painted. Men with muscles and melanin, that's what? They don't necessarily have to have melanin, at least not for me. I just like me a nice, attractive man. A very nice, attractive man. But I get what you mean, Red. I get it. I get it. I see the vision. I see your taste. And I see nothing wrong with it. It's some good taste. I'm just personally kind of a lover of all. Very much a lover of all, actually, but yeah. Why you don't like me? What? The fuck you mean that's why I don't like you? Excuse me? I swear to God, if you're talking about me, Jester, I'm going to shove my foot so far up your ass. Not an attract. You are an attractive, honey. I'm gonna fuck you up. I will fuck you up, honey. You may not think I can, but I will. He's talking about me, and it's true. No, pretty sure he was saying that about me. Are Red's thoughts very impure? She'd surpass us all. I don't think Red would surpass us all. I think I could give Red a run for her money. Do it, Ailey, fuck it. I do like man boobs. Does that mean that my man has to have man boobs? No. Do it, Ailey, fuck. I said fuck him up. I didn't say fuck him, but like, I'd do that too. Gotta love Jester. In all of the ways. I'd get the stream ban for sure. See, that's why I keep a lot of those thoughts on the inside. At least while streaming here. Usually. Sorry, she does not out impure all of us. Wait, me? Or Red? Are you saying that I'm not that impure? Like, I'll fucking take it. I'll take it. You hear that? People at the very least, Ryan confirms I am not that impure. Take that. Either of you, honestly? Really? Just because I don't let it all out doesn't mean that I'm not actually, but like, I find that very interesting that is your opinion. I find that to be very interesting. But I keep most of that shit on the inside. Most of the time. Honestly, even on Sundays, I still keep a lot of that on the inside. I should work on letting that out, but like... that takes work. Ailey still lewd AF? Excuse me? But you just said I'm impure. I'm not impure. Therefore, you can't say I'm lewd AF if I'm not impure. That just basically contradicts yourself. Haley be holding back, if you know what I mean. Damn right! I'm very good at holding back. Funny, y'all's thoughts are impure, mine are terrorist areas. Hey, that is what it is. You can be lewd impure. Yeah, but I wouldn't even consider myself to be pure though. That's the thing. I definitely would not consider myself to be pure. You're not the most impure, you just happen to be in a world of deviance. Like, fair. That is fair. I definitely don't hold back. No, I will hold back. Ailey has a lot of restraint. I do have a lot of restraint. Thank you for noticing, Red. But no, I do genuinely keep a lot of that on the inside because Ailey is 100% more lewd than Red. See, I find it very interesting that you say that I'm not impure, given the whole purity test thing, because at least by their standards, I am incredibly impure. Then again, their standards are pretty fucking bland, but like, still, the thought counts. The sentiment counts. Sunday stream will be impure. Sunday stream is very adult, so yeah, that's one way to look at it. He has more opportunity and ability to be. Yeah. I won't lie, sometimes it feels like I definitely have more desire to be impure as well, comparatively. I only look guys purely. Sunday stream is wholesome. It is wholesome, yep. This is true. It is indeed very wholesome. But that's what makes it fun. At least fun for me. Which, like, I'm actually working on some more art for there and Patreon as well. So at some point there will be new art popping up on both of those places. The same art, but like some people don't want to be involved with the one place and that or don't want to go through the effort to be involved with the one place, which is completely understandable. At least 2 wholesome, more like 3 wholesome. You definitely do, but partially because you have a partner to be impure with or about. When I finally have a fiance, prepare yourself. I will be insufferably obsessive and pure about my partner. Oh yeah, see that's the thing, Red. That's the thing. Even before Jester, I didn't fucking care who. Didn't really care who, and honestly, even with Jester, they're still occasionally, like, you know, Red. See, depending on how much I have left over after the stuff I plan on doing, you might be getting the first plush. Nice, nice. See, I'm picky. See, I'm not. I just want to have fun, and I want to feel good, and I just want to fuck, basically. that is. I'm very pleased and very happy that I have my fiance, because like he matches my crazy quite well. Love that man. Still very, very, very fucking much. But yeah. Could only imagine how wild single Ailey was. And that's all you're gonna get is to imagine. Now, there's a reason why I was part of that, like, weird fucking situationship thing that I had for years before Jester and I got together. And that wasn't even exclusive. That was just, like, a situationship, so... yeah. Gotta just love people. As much as I like, oops, didn't mean to do that. As much as I equally hate people, I love people. You know? Did not mean to paint that. Lost my virginity to a 5'1" Mexican who worshipped me when I had a pregnancy scare. That man was ready to take care of me, and you'd think I'd play around with just anybody. Like, fair? Honestly? Like... yeah, it probably wouldn't have changed things for me. Then again, I never once have ever had a pregnancy scare. So, there's nothing wrong with a woman having strong sexual impulses. I agree. And if anyone says there is something wrong with that, well, they're fucking wrong. Because there's nothing wrong with it. But a lot of people will try to make you think there's something wrong with it, which is incredibly fucked up of them. I once said I'd either get a romantic partner and be happy with them, or be single and happy only if I had someone to fuck, and someone not assassin said this is bad. No, it's not bad. I disagree. That's not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. Situationship thing, I was taking to a gentleman's club. It was an interesting girls' night. Interesting. That sounds like it would be an interesting night. Thankfully I didn't get preggo, but if I had that child would have been adored. I picked a great man to lose my virginity to. Yeah, see, I lost mine to my first ever boyfriend, and yeah, that was fun, festive, and amazing. His one of his girlfriends, like, it was either, I think it was like right before I got pregnant with the child, so back in like 2021 sometime, she got a hold of me. It was just like, hey, this is kind of really weird, but like, I just gotta know, he always made you out to be this like absolutely like crazy, controlling, like psycho person, and like stalkerish and whatnot, and like he made you out to be real fucking like psycho, and I just gotta know, was he like this with you too? And I'm just like, I find it so fucking funny that he is making it out that I'm like that, or that I was like that, because that is exactly what that man was like to me. Like, that man, that last shower's not lined. It's fine. Hello, Keta. This is my period. Him, what do you need? Here's how much money I have. Have you tested yet? Do you want me with you when you go to the hospital? Damn. What do you guys consider virginity? I'm curious about the answer. Do you only consider it if the kitty cat wasn't penetrated? The stereotypical, like, you're a virgin only if the vagina was penetrated. That's pretty much what most people consider. That's how I look at it. Yeah. But yeah, like this bitch was just like, hey, he made you out to be fucking crazy, and I just need to know, like, was he like this with you? I was like, yeah. Do you know how I finally got rid of that boyfriend? Because he went fucking crazy. No, see, that I don't, I do not like that term, Ryan. As someone open to a lot of shit, whatnot, I do not like that term. But yeah, he made me out to be absolutely crazy, and she was just like, was he like this with you? And then proceeded to describe a whole bunch of shit, and I was just like, yes, that is exactly how he was like with me. And then we bounced back and forth between like asking questions like, does he still do this? It's like, oh yeah, definitely. Did he ever do this with you? It's like, yeah, he definitely did that with me. And then like I think we talked for like probably a good 8 hours that day, just back and forth of like comparing stories. I have like, let be known that I dated this dude in high school. I like early high school, and she dated this dude when he was like 25, 20 or 24, 25. Thank you for the med check. I will do that in a minute. But yeah, I dated this dude back when we were like I was like 14, he was 15, and she dated him when he was like 24, 25. This man had not changed in the slightest. The two of us having like our little back and forth conversation and all that kind of stuff, this man had not changed in the fucking slightest from my relationship as a high schooler at 14 and 15 years old respectively, because he was 15 at the time that we dated. A 10-year time difference. This man had not changed a bit. Like, do you know how fucking like fucked up that is? Like how fucked up you gotta be to not change at all in 10 whole fucking years? And the only reason, like when I broke up with that dude, I was like coerced back into a relationship with him like 2 or 3 times. One of which my friends didn't believe like a lot of the shit that was going on. They thought that I was overreacting. So like the final time that I was like coerced back into a relationship with this dude, my friends at the time didn't actually believe what I was saying, because he was also their friend and giving them his sob story version instead of and then I was giving them my version of the events. And pool water, oh yeah, pool water's delicious. Also, hello Bones, how are you? But they decided that they were going to believe him and that I was clearly just blowing things out of proportion and whatnot. So I was asked to go to a friend's house without being told like the full details of everything. And when I got there, he was there, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not fucking doing this. I don't want any part of this. And I turned around to try and get back in my pickup and leave. And this motherfucker started chasing me down, so I had to run to my fucking pickup. And he fucking beat me there. And like slammed himself in front, like between me and the fucking driver's side door. And we ended up getting to the end of this like massive ass fucking fight and everything, and I'm just like, it got to the point where I agreed to date him again, to enter into a relationship with him again, purely so I could get into my truck and leave, because he was getting aggressive and I was not being allowed to leave until I agreed. Every time I tried to move, every time I tried to do anything different, every time I tried to like go to the other side of the truck, anything like that, immediately that dude was fucking there. And I had to fucking agree. The only way I was able to finally get rid of that dude is because I totaled my car. So, unrelated situation, but I totaled my car, so I didn't have the identifiable car anymore. My grandparents changed phone plans, and so I changed my phone number, and I picked up and moved to the other side of the state because I had graduated high school and was moving in with my roommate. That is the only reason I got rid of that man. That man is fucking crazy. And apparently he had not changed at all in 10 fucking years. What's wrong with him? I kick his testicles too. I did a few times. So sorry. I know y'all are kind of having your conversation, so I'm like, yeah. Although I'm sorry you're tired, but I hope you feel accomplished with the house cleaning, Bones. Things are going. I still have a headache. I still don't feel great, but I have hearing back in my left ear mostly, so that's a plus. Also, have fun lurking, Keta. Get some good sleep. Will it be safe for you to go back to your hometown? Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Red. He moved to, so we lived in central Washington. I moved to eastern. He moved, and like a few months after that, he moved to western Washington. And as far as I know, he's still in western Washington, and he's still playing the same bullshit ass games with other women and making his exes out to be absolutely fucking insane. Because like I said, the ex of his that I had gone to school with, actually, she got a hold of me and was like, hey, he made you out to be absolutely fucking insane and crazy and nuts. Can I get your side of the story? Like, what was it like dating him? But yeah, I will have absolutely no problem going to my side of the state. And honestly, for one, I have absolutely no issues. Like, if that man walked up and tried to do something, I would have absolutely no issues beating his ass. Child or no child, I will not be put in the same position that dude put me in before. Because for one, I have a child. For two, I have a fiance who I am very, very happily in love with. For three, I am not, like, a scared little girl anymore. For four, I have to use a cane 90% of the time. I will take a motherfucker's kneecaps. I will take a motherfucker's kneecaps. Might take his dick too, just for good measure. Hi, Death. Thank you for the head pats. Don't apologize for the yapping. I'm gonna apologize for the yapping. Because fuck you, that's why. Just want to make sure you're safe. No, I am Red. Give me a name and he won't bother anyone ever again. You know, that would be a name I'd be tempted to give. It's not a crime if he's an asshole. I agree. And you know what's even better? My hometown doesn't have an established police force anymore. They were disbanded and shut down. So now my hometown, if something happens, hold on, if something happens and you need to call the police, you have to wait for either the state police to show up, the county sheriffs to show up, or you have to wait for the police from the two towns 15 to 30 minutes away to show up. So, yeah. There's no police force in my hometown anymore. Also, my hometown is up in the mountains, and Jester knows those mountains like the back of his hand. Like, we good. We Gucci. Like, Jester and I got it handled if something were to happen. Hey, get your ass down. No.
It's not done.
No.
Please.
No kneecaps and no Richard. He better be good with his mouth. Oh, no. See, he is the kind of man... Okay, let me put it this way. I love that you're taking notes, Bones. No police? Yeah, no police force. And it is secluded, yes, yes. It's also a small town of, like, I think the entire town's population is like 2,000 people, max. I would fly there to back chat up. But yeah. There is all of that, but I could tell you one thing, Ryan. That man would never be good with his mouth, purely for the fact that he is the kind of man that thinks that if you need lube of any kind, if you need lube, then clearly you are not sexually attracted to him in any way, shape, or form, or you're cheating on him and getting it from somewhere else, because the only reason you would need lube is you're either overused, or you are not physically attracted to him enough to get wet enough to self-lubricate. And also, on that same note, foreplay is not a thing. Foreplay is just pointless nonsense. If you are actually physically attracted to him, then clearly you should be just immediately, you know, soaking fucking wet the second y'all go to do something. Mind you, this man perfectly fits the stereotype of tiny, not tiny, but like a tall twig ass fucking white boy. Which, you know, following that stereotype, at least around where I live, the stereotype, the man's got a fucking tree trunk. You have to be lubricated, or that is incredibly painful and will tear you. I know. I have experienced that. Imagine losing your virginity to something that is double the average. Double the average. To a man who doesn't believe in lube. What is that logic? Yeah. That's not a man, that's a narcissistic child. Which is, yeah, exactly. This angers me because I've been with people like this, not boyfriends, but guys in general. Yeah. So, no offense to the people, but he's fucking retired. Yeah. Not me doxing my abuser to Pizza Man. But yeah, no, that is the kind of person that he is, at least in that regard. So like, him not having a dick would be him losing his only like way to be physically intimate with someone. That is his only way to be physically intimate with someone, because like, don't ask him to use his hands. That's dirty. Don't ask him to use his face, because why the fuck should he have to do that? Don't ask to peg him, because like, that's fucking gay. No, you cut off his dick and he's fucked. He does not believe in any other way to be with or please a woman in any, or man, in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, yeah. I dated that dude and then proceeded to be like, try to escape that dude for like a couple of years. So glad this was a situation of coercion, or I'd be questioning you so hard. When I lost my virginity to him, when we were like actually in a relation, that was the beginning of our relationship, Red. When I was 14. For one, I didn't know better. For two, I didn't know better. I'd never been with another dude. I thought that was the normal size, and like, that makes sense why, you know, in like fucking porn and smut, not so much porn, but like smut and like hentai and stuff like that, they're always just like, oh my god, it's so big, I don't think it's gonna fit. Yeah, that I figured at 14 is like, okay, I get it now. That fucking makes sense. Is that what they all look like? Yeah. Good night, Dyer. That shit was fucking terrible. Might be oversharing, but as a man that eats it for pleasure, my pleasure, fuck that guy with a spool of wrist wire. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think I was with him for like 6 months, maybe 8 months before we broke up, and I started trying to see other people, and I did successfully see other people, and I eventually did fall into that situationship with the guy and his best friend that it reintroduced me to Jester, and also introduced me to Jester the first time, back when I was still seeing said guy from the situationship. But yeah, wait, I'm just gonna come back over here. I'm just gonna come back over here because why not? We're not making a whole lot of progress right now. But yeah, I dated him for like 6 to 8 months, and then that was when I was a sophomore, I think. I want to say that's around, it might have been like late freshman, early sophomore time period. I don't know. I was, like I said, I was about 14. And then I was coerced like 3 different times into getting back together with that bitch. The last time being like fully, I only agreed to it to get him the fuck out. And that was actually the time point where I went to my grandparents and was like, hey, this is what's going on. I do not want him here. I do not like him here. This is the problem that is happening. And yeah. One guy refused to use his face because it doesn't smell like perfume. He asked if I use soap or shampoo. Excuse me, mister, who uses shampoo on the kitty cat? You clean it normally. Thanks for making me self-conscious. The ex-boy toy begged to eat it. I didn't mind because his tongue and fingers were so much better. Fair, fair. No, I can... I will honestly say, like, that dude's ex-girlfriend reaching out to me 10 fucking years after I dated him, and having the exact same, like, questions and experience and stuff that I did, just a little bit more because adults, validated so much of the shit that I went through with him that I was just like, okay, so I wasn't just fucking crazy. I wasn't just blowing this out of proportion. Like, this is... Leave the cat the fuck alone. I will put you in timeout. I have told you 3 or 4 times now. Go play. Go. Freya? I can hear you egging her on. Both of you need to fucking stop. You goddamn toddlers. Jesus. Ah! I swear to God. They're both fucking... You are just as much a fucking toddler as she is. You know that? You are just as much a fucking toddler. You're gonna sit here and you're gonna fucking like it. No. You are not gonna sit here and egg her on too. I will give Princess a treat, Pizza Man. I'm not gonna give this one a treat because she's sitting there fucking egging the child on. The two of them are just fucking poking at each other like little assholes. Freya. I told you you're gonna sit here and you're gonna like it. I have so many children. You hear the growling? Yeah. Like I said, she's been egging the fucking child on. So now she's sitting here curled up in my arms. You stay... I swear to God, child. You need to stop egging each other on. My God. Freya. Would you hush? Healthy dinner of 3 Hot Pockets? Ew. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna have for dinner. Wait, would you put the sass back? Don't you tell me no. Freya. You put the sass back. They're Pizza Hot Pockets. How's that you? Because Hot Pockets have a lot of cheese in them, and they're like... Freya, you motherfucker! I am just sitting here talking. You do... You are sitting here. I'm not even fucking touching you, except to hold you. It's not my fault the child's wound you up and has you egging you on. I'm literally just sitting here with my arms very lightly, like loosely wrapped around the cat, and that's it. Like, I'm not even technically touching her. It is just my arms. Not even my hands are touching her. Freya. Oh my god, dude. Yes. Thank you for the headbutts. Yes, I love you too. I love you too. Yes. Thank you. I'm not gonna let you keep egging the child on just so you can beat the fuck out of her. I'm not letting you do it. The two of you are not gonna be fighting. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the headbutts. I love you too. Thank you. Yes, I know. She's sitting here now just headbutting my chin while being sassy as fuck. That's the thing, Bun. They have been like this since my child could like walk around. Go, Freya. Like, the second my child was able to start walking around and like realize that the cats were a thing, her and Freya have been like this whole time. No trial by combat, no. My child has fucking scars at this point from getting beat the fuck up by Freya. Alright, Princess gets a treat, so give me just a second. Alright, I'm back. Man. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. I need to figure that out at some point. I've got no fucking idea what to have for foods. Pizza? We don't have pizza, Pizza Man. And we don't have the money for pizza because the money that we do have needs to go to the divorce. So, no. I was gonna go here. Now I'm gonna go here. Here. Okay, for anyone who has not yet seen Freya. Oh, that's a big picture. This is the one that was just yelling. This is the one that likes to fight the child. This is Freya. If only I wasn't broke, I would give you pizza money. It's okay, Pizza Man. We don't need pizza money. I'll figure something out. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I'll figure something out. Maybe let's just have a protein drink. That'd be a solid meal, right? Protein drink, protein bar. Be a decent solid meal. Yeah, wouldn't have to cook anything then. Because I really don't want to cook anything right now. Freya, not the assassin. Princess, the assassin, is in the cat cam right now. Freya is the one on the big one on the screen right now. The assassin princess is up in the kitty cam in the corner. Oh right, my meds. Almost forgot to take those. Hi, baby. Baby. Come here. Give me my water bottle, please. Okay, that's fine. I don't care if you took a drink. I would like my water bottle, please. We were yapping. She almost forgot. Yeah, I did almost forget because we were yapping. Okay, let me see. Oh, I need that. It's not that common, Pizza Man. Not as common as it used to be. Especially before I had the med check redeem. Then I really forgot my meds like 90% of the time. No, Red. No. I will mute Duck Detective so he doesn't yell at you. Because you do not need to be yelled at.
Hey,
Bricks
KP
and stuff
Bye.
are okay to
Anti-Op
take once in a
asked
while.
me. Yell at me. I didn't do anything I wanted to, or was supposed to today. Oh, for shit's sake, you lazy bastard. You didn't do a damn thing you meant to do. Fine. Listen close. Tomorrow, you get out of bed, you pick one job, and you finish it like a damn professional. No excuses, no bullshit, no hiding in the fog. Get moving.
What a bitch. There are things you were supposed to do today? Like what, Red? What were you supposed to do today that you couldn't just take a break and not worry about? What did you supposed to have done that you couldn't take like another day to do? Someone needs a break. Yes. No, he didn't talk about butter. Apply with Chicago Housing Authority so I can have a place to live next year. That could wait a day, Red. It could wait a day. It's not like you're putting it off for weeks at a time. You're... Bubby, why? Can you please put that back in, like, go in your room with all that, please? Please. Left your sheets in the washer. Ooh, that reminds me. I have laundry in the wash. Give me just a minute. I need to go restart my washer so I can get it switched over to the dryer. Someone if someone is willing to, can you like give me a reminder in like half an hour to swap my laundry over? That would be amazing. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Well, until we go on the next tangent about whatever. Back to the flipping, yeah? Okay. Diamond stars. Right, I have to give him $500,000. God damn. Forgot about the game due to the yapping. Yep. Yeah. That's why I decided to just take like a brief minute, like a brief break. Cause we're yapping, so why not, right? Let's see, security staff. Oh right, I wanted to try and get to the luxury pools, which means I need 15 points. Interesting guy just sitting there. Oh, that guy right here? He works the counter. Yapping is so much fun. Yapping is a lot of fun, but once again, hit a point of like, I don't know what to talk about, so like, fuck it, we ball, I guess, right? Ooh. I always forget the difference between setting and sitting. Really? Like, fair. The guy was sitting on the floor. Oh, the yogi. Yeah, he's cool. Rose remains banned from my future apartment. Fair. So why does Rose remain banned from your future apartment? When in doubt, just talk about nips again. I feel like I've covered a lot of what I could talk about with nipples. And I'll have you know that's not the only thing I know how to talk about. Although to be fair, I do have this little like book. I actually have like a few books sitting here next to me that I could just like pull random shit from to talk about. So like I could do that too. Because she hates colorful decor and that's gonna be my whole apartment. Okay, fucking mood. Fucking mood. It depends on the day if I want colorful or not. Some days I love colorful, other days I'm just like, I would just like simple. I still want color, but I want simple. Kind of like how this park is. Like, it is colorful, but it is simple. You know? I feel like I could just... Wow, what a dick. Really? Y'all can't fucking see someone standing here? I have fun facts to yap about. Fair. Pink and yellow and teal are gonna be the primary colors. It's not gonna be simple. It's gonna be so busy. That is amazing, Red. I love that for you. I feel like Cards Against Humanity with ASD would be fun, sexy, and amazing. Hey, I have Cards Against Humanity. Not really sure how we would make that work with other people though. So like, bum, bum, bum. There's an online version, yeah. Yeah, but I still feel like that would involve like people needing to be, you know. I feel like that's not something that is easily playable with chat. At least I don't personally think that it is something that would be easily playable with chat. It would be one of those things that would need to actually... Ow! Well, fuck you too, Autumn. How dare you quit? What do you think? Oh, you! You wanna fucking shove me, lady? Get fucking injured, bitch. Get fucking injured. Grab a couple trusted people and call it good. I don't know, man. I am so on the fence about doing public games like that. Even with trusted people. Just spontaneously out of the blue. I don't know. There's so much of a chance for shit to go wrong. You know... Dear violence. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never commit violence against anyone, ever. Sorry, I've been falling asleep over and over anyways. Have a good... get some good sleep, assassin. It was good to see you. I hope you're able to actually get some good solid rest this time. What, baby? Why do you lie to us? What do you mean, why do I lie to you? What, baby? Get out of there! What do you want?
My mush dinosaur.
What? Push where?
This is push. This tree is that.
Oh, a stegosaurus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't find it.
I don't know where your stegosaurus is, baby. Why are you looking under my desk? It's not going to be under my desk. Man. A lot of stuff like that, I'm so fucking iffy on it. Just whether it's spur of the moment or not. I have very little trust in other people. You know what I mean? That's honestly partly why I don't do a whole lot of community days either. It's fair, you don't gotta do it, it's just an idea. I know it's an idea. I'm still gonna feel bad for saying probably not, but, you know. Like, still gonna feel bad.
I'm sorry.
Worried about someone getting offended and causing shit? Not just offended, but there are people who will take jokes too far and a bunch of stuff like that that I just... Yeah. I don't know, man, you know. That's a big part of why I kind of avoid stuff like that as much as I can, because you never know what kind of shit people are going to do. You never know what kind of shit they're going to say. That's why I tend to avoid things like open lobbies with stuff like that, and had a stream idea involving the deer. What, my little deer down at the bottom of the screen? How could we do something with them? Because there's not a whole lot you can do with them. Give them uppies? Like, I could raise them up.
Ow!
that just changes where they're bouncing, and I feel like the top of the screen's a
You're
little
such
crowded.
a good little pet, aren't you?
Okay, we are not starting this again. Away from the cat. Child, I will put you to bed an hour early if I have to. You're on the tits.
Have you been
I was
a
thinking
bad
like
pet?
in the hands. If I did that, they would become like really, really small. Cause see, like, look. If I do anything like that, they would either have to move as they are, or they would get really small. And to have them not just floating around, they'd have to be like that big for them to actually be on me. Which honestly isn't bad, but yeah. If I move myself at all, then they're gonna just be like floating there. See? Thank you for the lurking and scaping. Well, crud, yeah. Yeah, if I moved them like this, they would be here. The boobs are like a whole continent for those little deer, right? They are. Like, I don't mind having them there, but you can't really see the names or anything, and they're itty bitty. Let me go ahead and put them back where they were. There we go. Okay, why is... Hold on. Why does that seem... Why is there that black bar at the bottom of my screen? Hold on. That is why. There we go. Oh, was it that? Yeah, it was a thought. Bad pet for Ailey? Wow. Why bad pet for me? I didn't do anything. Not yet. Like, I'm sure I could do something, but like... Oh man, someone fucked with this one. Yeah, I, like, to be fair, I do, like I said, I do have these, like, journals next to me that I could probably find something to yap about in. Oh, I didn't need the ladle. Nice. That guy likes that. Because, let me see. So, of the stuff that I have next to me, I've got these three things. I've got the me journal, which honestly, if anyone got their hands on this, they would know an unnecessary amount of information about me. How many berries for you to squeeze the murder mittens? Princess's murder mittens? I could go squeeze the murder mittens. But yeah, literally, so like this book, the me journal, it says it's a questionnaire keepsake, but you open it up and the very first page is: when were you born? Where were you born? Do you believe in love at first sight? Where do you currently live? Which of your parents named you? What was your first word? Would you choose to be immortal if given the chance? Do you believe in karma? Do you generally believe in your dream or remember your dreams? Bro, calm the fuck down, please. Go put the block away. We are not playing with the block right now. Then immediately after that, the next page is: what's the most expensive thing you ever paid cash for? What is your profession? Is your profession something you always wanted to do? Are your parents divorced? Have you named a vehicle? If yes, what was the name? Which of the following bothers you the most? Your longest relationship or longest friendship has been with blank. Are you good at remembering names? That is what this entire book is about, and it is probably like 300 and something like pages. Shouldn't come steal it. No. I also haven't filled out a ton of it. I've filled out some here and there, but it's been a few years since I've done anything in it. Oh yeah, when I got the book and started filling it out, I was 23. I'm 30 now. But there's a lot of stuff in this though, so like that could be like I could pull a question from that and just be like, let's see. What is your least favorite appliance? Article of clothing you own, board game, childhood memory, childhood toy, college class, commute, doctor, frozen yogurt flavor, magazine, social media site. What is your least favorite? And then do the same thing, but your most favorite. Model doesn't look a day over 22. A day older than 22. I'll have you know, lore-wise, I am like 145, almost 146. And immortal. And invulnerable, or not invulnerable. Indestructible? I don't know. I can't die in any way, shape, or form. Don't ask me why, but I hate ovens. That's so fair. One of the other books that I have is called One Question a Day. It's a 5-year journal. And you answer one question every day of the year for 5 years. So you write the year, like January 1st, what goal would you like to accomplish this year? You write down the year, you write down your goal, and you just continue like that. And then next year, January 1st, you get back to it and you have everything from that year, and then you just answer it again. And you do that for 5 years so you can see like you can see how things have changed and whatnot over time. But those are questions that I could always use as well. Like, let's see. What would you rather not know? What side of you do few people see? What do you predict will happen before the week is over? What do you wish you had more control over? How confident do you feel today? How would you describe the state of the world? Oh god, that's a question we're not even going to touch. The true measure of a man or a woman is blank. I would not be able to do that one because I'd forget the book exists. That's fair. And then the other one that I have, the third one, is called My Top 10, which it is nothing but a list of my top 10 things. I've only answered a few things in this, but like top 10 celebrity crushes, world leaders, gifts I've received, websites that have changed my life, worst smells. A ranch is up there. Talk show host ever, hardest things that I've overcome. Let's see. Top 10 worst places to shop, things money can't buy, phobias, ways to get over a breakup. Smartphone apps, worst fears, most meaningful songs. What are these books' names again? So one of them is called My Top 10. One of them is called The Me Journal, and then One Question a Day, a 5-year... What? What? Alright, hold on. Are you in the top 10 most hated people? No.
Mom, I'm sorry.
Sound like someone's going to bed early? Yes. Yes. Well, she just brought me over a handful of fucking thumbtacks. So I'm gonna go get her a snack, and I'm gonna be nice and give her her fucking tablet, and she's going the fuck to bed. So, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got myself a bowl of ice cream. Yummy. Nice, yeah. It'd be better if it was like my favorite flavors, but vanilla and strawberry will be. I'll do the trick for right now, right? You know what sucks is that Jester is coming to the realization that he might be developing lactose intolerance. And I think that is so fucking funny. I think it is so fucking funny. What are your favorite flavors? So my favorite flavors are, it depends on the day, but a black cherry or like a dark cherry, not a swirl, not mixed with vanilla or anything, like a true dark cherry, black cherry kind of ice cream. Or a, also pistachio is really good, but that's like a secondary flavor. Or a matcha, like a matcha green tea ice cream. Like that is probably my favorite, but especially when mixed with a sorbet, but like a lemon sorbet. Yes. Or a raspberry one is also really well, but like a matcha green tea mixed with a lemon sorbet is so fucking good. And then I tried it mixed with a blueberry lemon sorbet a couple months ago, and oh my god, that was so good. It was so fucking good. But those are my favorites. Like, I can definitely do the matcha by itself. I love the matcha by itself. But I definitely prefer it mixed with, mixed with the lemon or like a citrusy flavored sorbet. Same with, just realized I have a book that's 182 years old. Nice! That's pretty cool. Fuck you, lady. Seriously. Hate it when these people fuck with these things. Oh my... Are... Why the fuck does that even go up that high? Jesus. 3 minutes? 3 minutes what? What's 3 minutes? What? What is 3 minutes? Laundry? Ooh, okay. It might... I can hear the washer still going, so might actually need to wait another like 10-15 minutes, possibly. Yeah. Ooh, made almost $20,000 in profit. Nice. I was gonna let her sit in confusion. Rude, pizza man. Fucking rude. Why are my deer running off the screen? Hold on. Oh, that's why they're running off the screen, because for some reason the screen was too big. There we go. Because why not? Rude, pizza man. Fucking rude. And here I was nice and like actually did what you asked of me yesterday, like instead of putting it off and pretending it didn't exist. Fucking rude, man. Should I pay my employees overtime hours to work overnight? I feel like I should. I feel like that might be a smart idea. Are you gonna squeeze the murder? Oh, right, the murder mittens. Right. Alright, the murder mittens were squeezed, and she got some pets too. Hello, Lilith, how are you? Princess, like, why are you touching me? Right? It's okay. She's just happy to be touched. Haley totally didn't pin that message, so it would be easier. Oh my god, Pizza Man! Wasn't rude to you. You would think I didn't care about it. Your favorite Pizza Man confused Ailey is adorable. Oh, fucking rude! Nuh-uh. Thank you for squeezing the mittens. I can't wait until the day I can touch her. It's gonna be amazing. She's gonna be up your ass, and she's gonna absolutely love it. Like, Princess is always ready. She's always ready to be touched, whether you want to touch her or not. If she's decided she's going to be touched at that point in time, you have no choice. And if she's got someone willing to touch her, even better. Like, yes, we're willing to touch her, but like, we pet her all the time. So some days we're just like, Princess, go away. And she fights it. She's welcome. Like, she might look confused at first, but second she's just like, oh yes, you're touching me. Amazing. Absolute perfection. I want to snuggle the kitty. The kitty would probably greatly appreciate snuggles, but like, you're a little too far away for that, man. Since I haven't done a run at night at all yet, we might just... I think we might just pay the people overtime to run this place at night. How bad is it to have a headache and not be able to read names easily? As someone who regularly has headaches like that, Rose, I would say not bad, but if that is not common to you, then probably bad. It's time, by the way. I meant to reply to her. No worries. I huffed my cat and got high off his fur. Amazing. Amazing, Red. Huff that kitty cat. That sounded dirty. You know what? Yeah, huff that kitty cat. We're gonna just fucking embrace it. Wow, Ryan. Wow. Rude. Fucking rude. Reese gives me cuteness aggression. I love that. Huff that kitty cat. Yeah! Huff the kitty cat. You should have seen that. I should have seen that coming. Yeah. Some days the shit just comes out of my mouth. You know? Some days it just don't stop. Of that. Oh my god, Red. You know, I think that might be good enough for the park being taken care of for now. Let's go reopen the park in the middle of the night because that sounds amazing. After what you're doing with Lilith, you should. Ooh. The ice cream is giving my mouth a very metallic taste, and it's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it. We toggled only before park is open. What? Motherfucker. Okay, fine. I guess we have to run a day shift before we can hit night shift. Mmm. There are times when Ailey forgets she's streaming and lets the wild shit fly out of her mouth. My job is to... Like, you're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. But, like, come on. Come on. $323 overtime payment. You know what? That's not bad. We're gonna enable night shift. No idea what the fuck night shift's gonna be like, but we're gonna do it. Do I keep you sub so you can catch those moments? Ooh, look! I have a leaderboard. Amazing. Kind of fun. Oh, I'm at 10. Do I have enough for the... I don't have enough for the massive tip. Ugh. We are going to get that fucking massive tip. Sooner or later. I would prefer sooner because, like, goddamn, I bet it's amazing. I bet it makes a huge difference. It's also fun to bait Ailey into those moments, but that's more of a hobby. Wow, rude. You already have massive tit? I was talking about tip with a P. You know, a tip. That's what I want. I want the massive tips. But no, I gotta fucking wait for it because apparently I don't have enough research points. Still sounds like tit to me. You know, fair. Fair. I want them too. I'm sure you do, Rose. I'm sure you do. Hey, bitch. Get gone. Get gone. That dude wants it so cold. There was fucking snowflakes a second ago. Oh, 113. We just talked about getting a massive tip. That's another way of saying a dangle with a large head. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I would love a fucking massive tip. Thank you. Where's Jester when I fucking need him? Thought about going in that direction. You know what? Fuck it. I'll own that shit. Yeah. You don't come in here fucking with the shit while I am like actively sorry, Wave. Like if I am actively working on this shit, y'all don't come in and start fucking messing with it and not expect to get your asses kicked. Like honestly. No thank you, Ailey. What do you mean no thank you? What are you saying no thank you to? Ailey abuse her mods again? What do you mean? What do you mean? I ain't abusing shit. Can you throw people on the hot stones? I wish. But no, it doesn't quite work like that. Unfortunately. I still love the fact that apparently I accidentally shoved Autumn enough that she was just like, you know what, fuck this, and quit her job. I did not know my employees could quit. Hold on. It was not connected, Ryan. Okay, it's connected now. You should be able to join now, Ryan. Ooh, you wanna, oh, wait, hold on. Fucking fire. You want to get hired, Pizza Man? Let's see. Hey, there you are. Hey, and look! Hell yeah, you're a cleaner. I'm hiring you. What? Alright, I have to fire someone. You know, I don't need 2 ticket takers. I have a level 3 and a level 3, 200 a day, and 160. You know what? We'll fire Jesse. And we'll hire Pizza Man. There. Cleaning, I love doing that. Also laundry. Okay, I think the laundry might be done, so give me just a minute. I'll be right back. I'm back. I know Pizza Man because I was not there when I came back. Welcome back. How dare you welcome me back? Aren't you supposed to be mad that I leave? Isn't that how that's supposed to work? Oh, of course that one got fucked with. Not mad, just a little sad. Why sad? I would rather mad over sad, honestly. I'm happy you get clean clothes. Fair, fair. I'm happy clean clothes too. Because like I only have so many favorite shirts. You know, not spending money is kind of nice in this game because look at that. We're up to 69,000. Nice. Because it's nice to have you and it's sad when you're not. You know what? Fair, but like, still. What do you mean unlucky guest just broke something? The fuck do you mean? I don't know, but I dislike it. I dislike it strongly. I always assume you're basically pantless when you're streaming. Mm-mm. No. I'll have you know that usually I am usually I have some kind of like shorts or pajama pants and stuff on. It's actually the other way around. Usually when I'm streaming, all I'm in is like a bra. Once you start saving money, IRL becomes an addiction. Damn, rejecting K-pop, Red. That's some powerful shit right there. I just want to get to the point of being able to save money, you know? Which we're getting there, slowly but surely, but yeah. What the heck did you clip that time, Ryan? What? I don't think I said or did anything worth the clips that time. Right? Thank you for the head pats. Vandal is messing with the hot tub. Where? I didn't know. Not for me. I saved up a couple thousand, then spent it. Now I don't save much. Fair. So fair. Oh, look. Put that lady out. Oh my god, are you kidding me? God, I hate these vandals sometimes. Shut down. We're gonna turn the temperature down. Jesus, the vandals are fucking terrible. Some people like knowing that their streamer is just sitting there in a bra. Hey, obviously I won't be doing that whenever I eventually switch to hybrid streaming, which I might start trying to do that in Discord over this next week, possibly. We'll see with like the co-working and stuff. I might see about attempting it, but that also means that I actually have to like put effort into my appearance. What, you won't? No! I'm not gonna just sit here in a bra. Financial advisor wants me to have my card paid off by the time I turn 29. 10k in a HISA, 1k in regular savings, start putting stuff in brokerage by 30. That'd be really cool, Red. So I got to break down. Let's not get hasty with our clothing decisions. Like you asked me like if I wanted you to like put us in touch with her or anything like that. And one of the things that we had to fill out today was a financial form breaking down all of the bills and like Jester's responsibility of the shit that he needs to pay. Which is why, depending on what they say tomorrow about the financial paperwork, we might not have to pay the fee for the divorce. Which is why, if that does get approved and we don't have to pay that fee, we're still going to use the money that Pizza Man sent us for the divorce, because we're going to use that to take the day trip to our hometown, get all that shit taken care of, and any extra fees and shit we got to do. But we had to break down everything, all of our bills, all of everything for that financial paper. And do you hold on, I put it back in my bag. Do you want to know how much money we have left over, at least based off of last month's income, Red? Like just Jester's income based off of, oh wait, that's not it. So they can use the rest on other stuff like snacks. That would be nice. Okay, let me pull this back up. And calculator. No, not in the negative, Ryan. It is not in the negative, thankfully. But this is our normal bills. This is not what we were dealing with like last month, the last like 3 or 4 months, trying to get caught up with bills and stuff like that. So this is 8 minus 5. $17.27. If we had our normal bills last month, instead of like the shit that we've been dealing with being behind on like a car payment and a storage payment and all that kind of stuff, $17 and some change is what we had left over. And Jester has a take-home pay of almost $3,600 a month. A lot of extra cash. What you can do with all that? The same thing that Jester and I usually do. We put it towards Spotify. Like, we put that shit towards Spotify, and that's about it. But yeah, so with me making nothing, like if I don't make any kind of money, that's what we have left over. That is why, like, I want so badly to like make something of all of this and actually be able to have some kind of like fairly reliable income and whatnot and whatnot. Wow, I didn't mean to say and whatnot twice. Why I'm trying to like actually get somewhere with everything, you know? That's just not gonna happen. You're gonna make money as long as a pizza man. Like, thank you, but also pizza man. Dad is clutching his pearls right now and it feels so good. What about you saving or about my financial situation? Ooh, look, it's getting dark. Hell yeah. I don't know why, but my brain did not expect night shift to actually be about you saving and clutching and investing. Ah, okay. Once I get income, you may or may not have some extra money, so please, ma'am. Gross. But yeah, that's kind of how things are, you know? That makes more sense. Yeah. So yeah, I like trying to make something of all of this, trying to be able to save up some money and do all this kind of stuff is going to help so much. And like we went through to figure out like how much money left, or how much we have left on like our car loan and all that kind of stuff. We still have just over 3 fucking years to pay on our car, because it is like we have like $22,000 that we still owe on our fucking car. The clutch pearls means to be shocked and almost disbelieving. Yeah. Ooh, that's got like neons. Honestly, I really like the way everything is just like lit up at night. That is so fun. It is so fun. $22K, that'll be gone in no time. Like, yeah, but we would really like to get to the point where we're able to like put more money towards our car every so often so we could pay it off faster, but again, that's something that we have to have the extra money. I can't advise without seeing exact details, and I won't make you list that out on stream. Oh, trust me, Fred, like there's nothing you could do for us. There is unfortunately nothing you could do for us, or a financial advisor could do for us. Not until I am consistently bringing in like a fair bit of money. Because even just having the equivalent of like part-time wages would be enough to make a difference for us. And be able to actually have like a little bit extra money and potentially save a little bit and whatnot, you know? But can't do anything until I have at least some kind of wages like that. Which is part of the reason why I spend so much time trying to like basically grind away at all this stuff, you know? Excuse me. Critical, but you gotta take care of yourself first. Am I not enough? Am I gonna need pizza man? No. You are incredibly helpful and very, very much appreciated, pizza man. Abso-fucking-lutely. Paying more on my car saved me. It's why I was in the hole for the last year or so, but now that my car's paid off, I'm starting to build some good. Oh yeah, see, once our car's paid off, that's fucking $600 a month that we won't have to worry about. That is literally $600 a month that we would not have to worry about. But until then, there's not a whole lot we can do, unfortunately. But, you know, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Like, yes, Pizza Man is making a difference, but also just in general, I am starting to slowly earn a little bit more with everything. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with everything. Like, I'm getting better with everything. Like, We're getting there. The only reason I'm paying my cards off is because my car is paid. I rolled the money from my car over to my credit cards. Now I'm watching my debt go down. Hell yeah, Red. That's awesome. But if I got a sugar daddy to spend on all of us, that would be amazing, Rose. Hi, Nomi. It's very good to see you. Did Blade pop in? Also, hello, Bladen. Ah, I see the offering. It got lost in the chat. Can I tell you about how I made my mom flip out while I was home because of my financial literacy? Oh, really? You can absolutely tell me about it, Red. That sounds like it was hilarious. Honestly, that night shift is kind of worth it. That made a difference. Like that made a difference. Massive tips! Yay! Gonna get that big old tip. And then I just need 8 more points and I can get the luxury pools. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Alright, let me get swapped back over. Okay. I think Josephine is having a problem. I don't know about you, but I think Josephine's having a problem. I want to go back to work after my break finished. Someone kidnap me. I would love to kidnap you, know me. I might be a little far away to do that though. Night shift disabled. I don't care if it's disabled. That made me some decent money. I will pay the almost $800 for y'all to stay on night shift. She was talking about how my sister and Bill might move to Pittsburgh where his family lives, and if they did, my sister would be a stay-at-home mom. And I just went, hope she's got 10K in an account somewhere that he can't touch. My mom asked why, and I said, God forbid something happened and she'd be trapped with no money and nowhere to go in an unknown city, no money to get back to Cleveland where her parents are. Ooh, yeah, that would not be good. Doesn't have a problem. She looks like me in a normal day. Sure, Rose. I'm gonna just let my worker bees do their thing. Look at that, and we've got $100,000. Amazing. That's only a fifth of what I need for the yogi. Only a fifth of what I need for the yogi. What's gonna happen when I give that man like 500,000? You want to raise? But we're saving money to give to the yogi across the street. We're saving money for the yogi. I actually don't even think I can hire you, like give y'all a raise. Yeah, I can only fire you. That's funny. Like, it's one thing for you to be reliant on Jester. You have health issues, but you also have family close by. I do. If my sister went to Pittsburgh and something happened to my brother-in-law, she'd be alone with a child in a city she doesn't know very well. Yes, this is very true. This is very true. Yeah, no, it's definitely good to have a backup fund. And like, honestly, I'm not too worried about anything happening to me and Jester, but like, I won't lie, there has been the occasion where my brain has just been like, what would I do? Like, sure, I do have family nearby, but I can only rely on that family so much, you know? So it's very much a big old like, what the fuck would I do? Which I feel like is just like another point to me doing my best to try and make something of all of this stuff. So that way we can have like savings and stuff built up. So if like, if heaven forbid, I'm not saying something would happen like between me and Jester, but like if something happened to Jester where like he got injured and wasn't able to work or something like that, we would still be okay. Better than nothing. I'm trying to build my FU fund for a reason. That is so fair, Red. You would ask for help and we will help. I would like to hope. I would like to hope for the help, but burning everyone tootsies and ass with the black floor and slides. Hell yeah, Novi! This is my water park of pain. Isn't it amazing? I love it. I hope you love it. Also, good night, Red. Might talk to you tomorrow. Oh, someone fucking unplugged this pool, didn't they? Jesus. I hate that people can unplug the pools. Like, I hate that a lot. Awesome. Someone drained this one too. Son of a bitch. My God. Why? Just why? Ooh, I will go pet the kitty. It's a little bit farther away from my desk, so I won't be able to see chat for a few while I do that. Give me just a moment. Alright, kitty has been pet. Ugh. If needed, I'll go back in time, mail you my inheritance and a duct tape and rope. No, Rose. No. No, we'll be okay. We'll figure things out, you know. Like, we're already doing a hell of a lot better than we were. Like, we got caught up with all of the bills that we were behind on. Rose, look at Ailey's Discord. Oh no. Alright, I'm going to my Discord too because, excuse me. I need to be sus. What's in my what are you telling Rose to look at? There's nothing new in my Discord. Sus. Then again, I didn't open. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I didn't open any of the voice channels either. Hmm. Just no Rose doesn't look at it and loves ping dirt. Oh, the Genshin thing, right? I did see that. I did see that that was new. And the gacha from Lilith? Yep. Okay, I did see that. I haven't played Genshin in a minute. I should do that at some point. But then again, that means I would need more space on my PC, and I do not have space for another fucking 100 gig game. I already need to get rid of shit if I want to play that dang game with Jester. I need more space on my PC for more games. Same, Nomi. You'll have space soon enough. Pizza man. I need Jester to look at my PC and see if I have two memory slots. Or if I only have one, because if I only have one, that's gonna be a royal pain in my ass. Lilith is lucky. Okay. Those are good to go. Those are good to go. I realize the color for this one's off. There, now they match. Bam! How can you kidnap me if Lilith kidnaps you? I don't know if this is gonna... Oh, it did change a little bit. Okay, that did change a little bit. I already told you I'm gonna buy you that. Also, I would like to know if you have... So I know if I should buy it more than once. I will let you know when Jester lets me know, Pizza Man. Okay, how's that? Alright. Good enough. Got night shift on, open the park. Man. I wonder... Not being able to see the full message is annoying, and yeah, that's fine. What do you mean not being able to see the full message? Which message, Pizza Man? When you type... Oh, okay, okay. Fair, fair. Ooh! Fuck you. Ah, get wrecked. Already with the hot tub request. Already with the fucking hot tub request. The poor bean passed out right as we got home. Snacks made him dozy. I want to try and see if I can carry him and eat him, but I know I'll die. He be light yet heavy for my weak muscles. Rose, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just wake him the fuck up. Fuck me, I'm sure. What? Huh? Carry him, and when he gets too heavy, just drop him. What? I'm confused. You said fuck you? Oh, because of the hot tub request. I think. Honestly, I don't even fucking know anymore. I don't even remember half the shit that comes out of my mouth, honestly. Just say yes, please, thank you, and then call it a day, okay? Have you turned the temp to the hot tub all the way up yet? I have! And I've had people catch fire because of it, and it's amazing. Also with the sauna. She's confused and short. Someone help. No! Fruit gummy snack. Ooh, I would love a fruit gummy snack. Yes, please. Thank you. Laugh every time. It is great. No, I'm at the point now where I need to pay the yogi $500,000. And I'm working on diamond stars, which is interesting. I don't know how much it costs for me to get a 6-star, like a wonder attraction. I'm assuming I get the wonder attractions through the museum quests. Yogi, like the bear? No, not like that. The bear, like this guy. He's the Zen yogi. I need to give him $500,000. I don't know what the fuck he wants it for, but I want to complete the quest, so I guess I gotta do it, right? Hi, Ghosty! I have returned and I have found my milk. Amazing. He's gonna buy a bunch of toys. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. The old dude looks kind of weird like that. Yeah, I'm curious. If I just stand here and let the park go about its business, we're gonna stand on the duck and just supervise. Wonder how much money we'll lose. Hi, caretaker. How are you? Thought you'd never come back with the milk like my daddy. What is about an SSD? He's heavy. I bet he is, Rose. Are you asking why I'm talking about an SSD, caretaker? What is this about? Buying an SSD. Oh, Pizza Man was talking about buying one because I have it on my throne. Because I need more storage on my PC. So Jester wants to take a look and see if I have 2 memory slots or just 1. So I could hopefully not have to try and move everything over. What is about an SSD is that's a very philosophical question. Yeah, it could be. Why are garbage cans on fire? There's someone drowning. We're just gonna manage fires. Good night, Rose. Get some good sleep. See you later. I'm just curious how much of this is gonna fall apart if I just don't do anything other than manage the fires and hit the dumb people as they go. Is going, I guess. You missed me ranting in Spanish in VC because I forgot to mute when I joined it and got Pizza Man and Blade confused. Sorry about that, Ayla. I just thought the fire was the best way to clean. No, unfortunately it's not. Somehow even water gets set on fire in this game. Oh, look, we can go back to Poseidon. Alright, let's do that. Because I don't. Okay. Let's see, what does Clara Loft have for me? Here to clean, smelly guest with the water gun. Oh, okay. Just checked, you have 2 slots, 1 available, but the SSD you have on Throne is Gen 5. It looks like you have Gen 4 mother. I don't know. That's just what was recommended for me to put on there, so that's what I put on there. Hello, honey. How are you? Like I said, that is just what was recommended for me to put on there, so that's what I put on there. Sound stressed? No, not stressed. Just the pressure in my head's kind of starting to build, so I might have to end before too long, but other than that, I'm still good. Excuse me. Thank you, Novi. But yeah, I guess if I need to change it up, I need to change it up. I don't know shit about any of that, so I just need someone to tell me what it is I need to do. Adorable schmorable. Sneezes are so adorable. They're like small anime girl sneezes. No, they're just sneezes. Why does it feel like my nose ring? Jester agrees. Well, Jester could fuck right off with that. Feels like my nose ring is a little fucked. They really are elite. No. I don't know anything about it, but you put it on Throne, I'll buy it. I guess I need to know what the fuck it is that I need. Sorry, they are. No. Of course, now there's like no... Oh, there's a stinky guest. I'll send you a suggestion. Okay. If possible, like 2 terabytes or more. Please. It'd also be nice if I could find it on Amazon, because then I could just throw it onto my Throne without having to like go around with a bunch of hoops or try to find it on Throne itself, and yeah. Mine's going out. I need to replace one of mine. Yeah. I just need more space. Because I currently have like 10 gigs free. And that's it. And all of the games and stuff that I have installed are games that I'm playing right now. And I'm trying to learn editing and whatnot. And every VOD, I swear, is like fucking 10 gigs each. And especially with like Sundays, because those VODs have to be saved straight to... Like, they have to be recorded to, like, my memory and whatnot, so I have... It's just a pain in my ass. It is a royal pain in my ass. But I'm confused why the Throne listing is showing prices $100 less than... I have no idea, Caretaker. I have no idea. He's shutting off because it's the one with my program files. It's been kind of shit. Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Dietrich sent me a link for one? Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. I don't know if I can add that to my throne. Just saying. That's why I specified Amazon. Or I'm gonna have to try and find it on Throne. So I guess I could just like set it for like payout, but I don't want to do that. Thank you for the offering, Lilith. Let me see. I'll just delete that one. Sent you a suggestion via Throne. That... Hold on. That might actually be the same one that Dietrich sent me. Let me... I don't... They look very similar. Hold on. I have no idea if those are the same or not. They look the same. At least very similar. There's, like... I don't know. You can sound monotone if that's what you're more comfortable with, yeah. So, Blade, I didn't know... I know I didn't quite give you much feedback on your D&D story and looked like I didn't care, but I did. You're too stoked for your game update to drop. If it'll work, it works. What is that in response to, honey? What is that in response to? Is that to what I was saying? The Throne PC part? I forwarded it to Dietrich, so. Just since he's the one that actually put my PC together. Oh, actually, never mind. The one caretaker suggested cannot be added to my throne because it is currently unavailable. So, never mind, I guess, on that one. Hold on, let me see if I can add it this way. If not, we'll figure it out later. Okay, see, it works that way. Weird. Okay, well, it worked by me copying and adding the link itself, but apparently just trying to add it like that was a no. Ah, well. But hey, I got a trophy because or a new badge because I got a suggestion. That was my first ever suggestion on Throne. It's the exact same one. That's what I was thinking. It looked exactly the same, just like minor differences. That's why I was like, I don't know if this is actually the same thing or not. But nice. Cheaper on Newegg. Yeah, but I don't believe I can add things from Newegg on here. I have to either... hold on. Let me see. I got a suggestion. Ailey's cute. No. Let me see. Copy link. It's only $400, not bad. Fucking wild, man. Oh yeah, they don't support Newegg. They all have the link on Discord. Oh, well that still doesn't do me any good, D-Trick, because they don't have my address. That's why I use Throne. Because then I don't have to give out my address to anyone. You don't need to do that, D-Trick. No. 1 year ago, that same SSD was $100. Yeah. Throne shouldn't be this difficult. I know a VTuber has a literal tank on her though. That is really cool. Facts. But yeah, so my thought process with that, D-Trick, is like, your address, people know that you work with Jester, that we are friendly, whatever. That's very easy to, like, you know. But yeah, that is my main concern, because, like, yes, at some point I would like to do hybrid streaming, but I still would rather not dox where I live. Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about the fact that I am, like, Washington, whatever, but, like, I'd still kind of like to avoid, like, you know? Get it? Okay, good. Oh, fucking rude, man. Fucking rude. I forgot what I was doing in the game. But yeah. I'm not sure... See, like, I could set things to payout. I could add it as a payout, and then I would just have to take the money from Throne. Which that is an option. That is something that I was thinking about trying to do for, like, art and stuff like that. Or not art. Well, yeah, also art. Like commissioning art and but commissioning art for buying, like, bases that I can use, new model assets and stuff like that. Like, I was thinking about setting up a, like, payout feature through Throne for that as well. So, like, that is an option. Yeah, that's true, Pizza Man. That is true. I get it. I want to make Pizza Man kidnapping a bit of a challenge. Don't make me learn how to find where someone lives from their IP address, because I will. No, Pizza Man. I love you too, honey. Have a good rest of your day. I will talk to you on last break. I will probably be ending before too long, so. No. Jester's mine, thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna stand here. I would only use that power for good. Yeah. Would you though? Our husband was... No, not our husband. My fiance. There's a difference. The day is so close to being over in the game. Which we might, like... I want to try and get the pools so I can mess around with all the pools and stuff. Which means a lot of repairing, a lot of like cleaning, trying to get that last bit of... that last little bit of XP I need. I want the fancy pools. I want the fancy luxury pools. And I'm gonna get the fancy luxury pool. One way or another. Oop. That one. Oh look, a vandal is messing with the sauna. Oh no. That sucks for them. Come on, we're so close to the 10 points I need. Yeah! 10 research points! Yay! Actually, the day's about to end. I should let that finish first. 9? 11 o'clock! Nice. Hell yeah. Okay. Park. Okay. That was not what I wanted. This one? Luxury pools. Fuck yeah. Alright, do that. We're gonna go sleep. So it could be daytime, and we could actually see what the fuck we're doing. And, like, employees can be... What? Storm is coming. Weather forecasters report a sharp deterioration in conditions coming soon. Possible occurrence, tornado, but no weather can stop you from making a profit. The water park, right? Oh my god. That sounds terrible. Alright, pools. That didn't unlock all of the pools? What? The luxury pools did not unlock E-Star Lagoon. Pirate Bay. Okay, I'm gonna guess that those have to do with the things. I love how you have all this money and still sleep in a tent, right? But we got luxury now. Grand dive platform, Skyfall dive platform. Oh, Okay, hold on. That's a good size swimming pool. How about this one? Okay, that's smaller. That's a bit more normal, more reasonable sized. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. How much are these pools? $22,000! Oh my god. That is madness. That is full-on madness. Okay, but we want to sledgehammer. Max guest capacity increased by 10. Ooh. I have 100 guests now. Can't believe that pool is fucking $22,000. Jesus fuck. Thank you for the hydrated pizza man. I do have hydration. I did do that. That is done. Ooh, fancy. Alright, move all this shit. Honestly, some of the stuff I could just, like, get rid of. That is a really, really nice looking pool. I could put that far back, which means I could put this, like that. I mean, I could put more slides to this pool. Can I put this one? I can't put that one like over there, but I could put it like there. Okay. Ooh, how about this one? Will this one fit back there too? No? I wonder if I move this forward a little bit. Like, I could still put that there. And then I could fit this back here. And put this one still just right there. And then we could come over here and take the ducky. Put the ducky, like, right there. Just have a whole fuck ton of slides just going into this one thing. That definitely, I think, is a good amount of slides and going just the one side into that thing. Everything really wants me to buy you stuff. I got about 4 different notifications about you adding. That is funny. I'm sorry, but that is funny. That's a hell of a diving board. God damn. Okay, what's this guy? Holy shit. That's a fucking diving board. Oh my god. That is okay. It is. I kind of need all those because I'm blind and would miss it. Fair, fair. That's a lot of notifications though, like damn. I could do so many slides into just this one pool, and that frees up so much space for more pools and more slides. Just like, look at that. God, that's something. That is something. Grab this one. Can I get this one here too? Probably. I can. This rate, your water park is gonna take over the whole city. Nah, I've reached the max expansions. There's no more expansions, unfortunately. I love the idea of just all of this going into one pool, though. Time to mod it so it can take over the city. No. I will like give us like a little like zen corner kind of over here. Okay, Ailey's been streaming for over 3.5 hours. I don't think we've seen enough thighs. I'll let y'all see thighs one time before I end stream. Or one more time before I end stream, I should say. What's this gonna look like with my colors painted on it? Okay, that's kind of cute, kind of. Everyone get your cameras ready. No. There's no need for cameras. Yeah, this whole place is gonna take some fucking rearranging. Yeah. Don't joke, pizza. I will clip it. Yeah, this whole place is gonna need some rearranging for sure. For sure. It also needs more decorations. You know what? We'll worry about that tomorrow. Or I'll worry about that tomorrow. We probably won't play this tomorrow. Depending on how I'm feeling, we might try and stick with Elden Ring. But if I'm not feeling great still, we might just try a different cozy game. Because I've got a few cozy games. You know? Here. Ties. There you go. Ties. I get us swapped over here. Do that and do that. You play whatever you want. We'll still be here. Well, thank you. We'll see what we end up doing. We'll see. It's all gonna depend on how I feel. Also, cause we are gonna be making another trip into town to turn in that document and stuff too. So there's also that. Hi, princess. Why are you loving on my feet, baby? Oh. Princess is sitting here rubbing her head against the heel of my foot. I will give her a kitty treat before or after I end, okay? Mainly because I don't quite want to get up just yet. Ah, there's something in my eye. I think it's an eyelash. Alright. Let's see. You're gonna be naked again tomorrow? Ooh, Pizza Man's gonna be streaking. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Who do we want to raid? Let's see. You know what? Why don't we go here? Nekomata is live. I don't think he's ending this time. Oh, yeah? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay. Alright, so again, I don't know what this week's gonna look like. Tomorrow we might do cozy games, we might do Elden Ring. We're gonna take it by the day. But I will be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming Thursday. I'll be off Friday and Saturday. We'll be back Sunday, not on Twitch, elsewhere. You can find that information on my card or in my Discord. There will be a game. What game? No one knows. Yep. And then I will be back on Monday, hopefully with like the normally scheduled stuff. We'll possibly look into some more Pal World or something. If there's any changes, updates, or anything like that, I will let y'all know through Discord. I don't think I have a whole lot else to yap about, so I hope y'all have... let me go ahead and get the raid started. And then I'm going to copy up one of the raid messages. The first is for subscribers, second is for everyone else. Yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it may be for you. I look forward to hopefully getting to see y'all again tomorrow. Bye.